जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन काले बाजारों में धन के चोर नहीं होंगे,
धन के चोर नहीं होंगे, धन के चोर नहीं होंगे।
मदिरा के सौदाई जिस दिन चारों ओर नहीं होंगे,
चारों ओर नहीं होंगे, चारों ओर नहीं होंगे।
अंडे मांस के खाने वाले रिश्वतखोर नहीं होंगे, जिस दिन सच कहने वालों के दिल कमजोर नहीं होंगे। भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, ओ भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी,
कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी।
देश के हित में सब कुछ देने वालों की पूजा होगी,
की पूजा होगी, की पूजा होगी।
उधम भगत सुभाष की जब कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, वीर शिरोमणि लक्ष्मीबाई रानी की पूजा होगी। जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की
हे परमपिता परमात्मन, आज हम भक्ति से नम्र बनकर आपके चरणों में आए हैं। आपको हृदय में धारण कर हम अपने मन और आत्मा को पवित्र बनाते हैं। आपकी शरण में रखकर हम अपने दुर्गुणों को देना चाहते हैं। हे दीन बंधु कृपा सिंधु प्रभु, आपके ऊपर श्रद्धा और विश्वास रखकर आपकी कृपा से हम इस भव सागर को सुख पूर्वक पार कर सके। हे सचिद आनंद स्वरूप भगवान, हम निष्पाप मन से यहाँ आपकी प्रार्थना उपासना करने उपस्थित हुए हैं। हमें सद्बुद्धि दीजिए, हमें सन्मार्ग दिखाइए, हमें सत्कर्म की तरफ प्रेरित कीजिए। O Paramatma, with all humility and devotion we have assembled here to offer prayers to you. With you placed in our hearts, we desire to purify our mind and our soul. In thy care and protection, we wish to move away from our negative tendencies. O friend of the poor and ocean of mercy, with faith and trust in you, may we be able to complete the end of our life's journey happily. O sword of all intelligence and bliss, we sit at thy feet with a clear conscience. Grant us wisdom, show us the path of righteousness, and enable us to perform true and noble deeds. माताजी और पिताजी, mothers and fathers, धर्म के प्रेमी बहनों, भाइयों और प्यारी बच्चों, सादर से प्रेम नमस्ते. I offer my namaste and I welcome all of us to this morning's satsang. As we commence with our sandhya, I invite all of us to sit in a comfortable, prayerful asana. Artha Sandhyopasana Vidhi. We begin with Achmana, that is the sipping of sacramental water. We take water into our palm, and as we chant Swaha, we sip that sacramental water. Om Amritopasternamasi Swaha. Om Amritapidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yashah Shrirmai Shrihasayatam Swaha. Om Shanno Devirabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhishavantu Naha. Devi Swarupa Ishware Purana Bhishta ki jai. Yahani raho सुदा में कल्याण दान दीजे. नित रिद्धि सिद्धि बरसे हित हो सदा हमारा. बहती रहे हृदय में सधर्म प्रेम धारा. सधर्म प्रेम धारा. O all-pervading Mother, sweet and divine, be pleased to bless the cravings of my soul. To reach thy bosom may this world of mine be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Athangasparisha mantra, taking water into our palm and touching our various bodily limbs and organs, beginning with our lips. Om Vak Vak, our nostrils. Om Pranaha Pranaha, eyes. Om Chakshush Chakshuh, ears. Om Srotram Srotram, navel. Om Nabhi, heart. Om Hridayam, throat. Om Kantaha, head. Om Shiraha, shoulders. Om Bahu Byam Yasho Balam, at the front and the back of our palms. Om Karitala Kar Prishte. Artha Marjana Mantra, continuing to touch or to sprinkle water on our limbs and organs, beginning with our head. Om Guhu Punatu Shirasi, eyes. Om Guha Punatu Netrayoh, throat. Om Swaha Punatu Kanthe, heart. Om Maha Punatu Hridaye, navel. Om Janaha Punatu Nabhyam, our feet. Om Tapaha Punatu Padayoh, our head. Om Satyam Punatu Puna Shirasi, all over. Om Kam Brahma Punatu Sarvatra. Atha Pranayama Mantra. I invite all of us to sit in a comfortable meditative asana as we perform 3 pranayams. That is, taking a very deep breath, holding that breath as we chant, and then slowly releasing that breath. Om Bhuh, Om Huvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam. Om Bhuh, Om Huvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam. Om Bhuh, Om Huvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam. Atha Marshana Mantra. Om Nritancha Satyancha Bheda Tapaso Dhajayata Tato Ratraya Jayata Tatah Samudro Arnavaha. Om Samudad Arnavadadhi Samvatsaro Ajayata Ahoratrani Viradad Vishwasya Mishato Vashi. Om Surya Chandrama Saudhata Yatha Purvam Kalpayat Divam cha prithvim chantarikshamato swaha. Om Shanno Devirabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhishravantu Nah. Atha Manasa Parikrama Mantra. Om Prachi Dig Agniradipatirasito Rakshita Ditya Ishvah Tebhyo Namo Dipatibhyo Namo रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषिभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् दृष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ दक्षिणादिगिन्द्रोऽधिपतिस्थिरशिराजी रक्षिता पितरैषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषिभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् भेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ प्रतीची दिग्वरुणोऽधिपतिः प्रीदाको रक्षितानमिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषिभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् भेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ उदीची दिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनिरिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषिभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् भेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माषग्रीवो रक्षिता वीरुधैषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषिभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् भेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः स्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषिभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् भेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः अठ उपस्थान मन्त्रः ॐ उद्वयन्तमसस्परि स्वः पश्यन्त उत्तरं देवं देवत्रा सूर्यमगन्मज्योतिरुत्तमम् ॐ मृत्यं जातवेदसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम् ॐ चित्रं देवानामुरगारनीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्य अग्निः आप्राद्या वा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्यात्मा जगतस्तस्सुश्च स्वाहा ॐ तक्षक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्ताच्छुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येमा शरदः शतं जीवेमा शरदः शतं शृणुयामा शरदः शतं प्रभ्रवामा शरदः शतम् आदीनाः स्यामा शरदः शतं भूयश्च शरदः शता ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्योर्भिश्रवन्तु नः। अठ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्र। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। O soul of life, the holy King of kings, O God of all the regions, high and low, O Lord of joy, whose glory nature sings, who shapes the earth and lets the mortals grow. We seek thy blessed feet to meditate upon thy glorious form of holy light, which drives away the gloom of sins we hate, and makes the souls of righteous people bright. My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee, to win thy grace to make me good and wise, and bless my mind with knowledge full and free from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. समर्पण वाक्यम। हे ईश्वर दया निधे भवत्कृपया नेना जपोपासनादि कर्मणा धर्मार्थ काम मोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवे नः। तत ईश्वर नमस्कुर्यात्। ॐ नमः शम्भवाय च मयो भवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। हे मंगलेश शंकर मंगल करो हमारा, पावन प्रकाश पाए परमार्थ पुण्य द्वारा। परिजान पे पिला दो अवदय गार दानी, तेरी शरण में आया है भक्त यह भवानी, है भक्त यह भवानी। And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine, thy grace supplies the burning hearts a balm. Thy blessings in my right desire shine. Thy blessings in my right desire shine. Om Shanti 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 Iti Sankshepatāh Sandhyopasana Viddhi Samaptah. Once again, my humble namaste to everyone. As we transition into our Havan this morning, I invite all of our Yajmans to take their asan on this Yajashala around the Havan Kunda. In the meanwhile, please join with me on page 5 of your Atmagit and this very beautiful bhajan, Aaj Mile Sab Geet Gao. Let us all come together to sing and to express our thanks unto that Lord, whose glory and fame all noble and wise men and women continuously sing. आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद जिसका यश नित गाते हैं गण दर्वगुनी जन धन्यवाद मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिखर पर मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिखर पर देते हैं लगातार 100 बार मुनिवर धन्यवाद आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद गान कर अमी चंद भजना नंद ईश्वर की स्तुति गान कर अमी चंद भजना नंद ईश्वर की स्तुति ध्यान धर सुनते हैं श्रोता कान दर दर धन्यवाद आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद
Namaste. Before we begin with the Hawan, we will recite the Sankalp for this very special yajna today. Om Tat Sat Adyah Shri Brahmano Dvitiye Praharardhe Saptame Vaivasvatame Manvantare Ashtavinshati Kali Yuge Kali Pratama Charane Vimshatihi Ashitihi Vikrame Samvat Uttarayane Shishir Ritau Krishna Pakshe Chandramase Tritiya Tithau Ravivar Divase Purva Palgun Nakshatre Meena Lagane Chura Panchaka Muhurate America Deshantargate, New York Prante, Queens Janapade, Briarwood Nagare, Arya Spiritual Center Mandir, Sthane, Punyatiti Yajya Karma Karanaya, Dayananda Gotra Panasyaha, Bhavantam Purohitam Vrene. अथ आचमनम्. Yajman taking water in their right palm. Om Amritopastranamasi Swaha. O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow, just like a sheet protects us from below. Om Amritapidhanamasi Swaha. O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow from above. Om Satyam Yashah Shrirmayi Shrihi Shrayatam Swaha. O Lord, protector of all, be gracious to us so that our lives may be filled with truth, fame, fortune, and prosperity. Athanga Sparsha. Yajman taking water in their left palm and touching various limbs of the body. Om Vanma Asyastu. Om Nasor me Pranostu. Om Akshnor me Chakshurastu. Om Karnayor me Shrotamastu. Om Bahvor me Balamastu. Om Urvorma Ojostu. Om Arishtani Mingani Tanustanvame Sahasantu. Atishwa Stuti Pratanopasana Mantraha. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadrantan Asuva. Om Hiranya Garbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit Sadadhar Prithivim Dyamute Mam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Ya Atmada Balada Yasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha Yasya Chhaya Mritam Yasya Mrityoho Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Yah Pranato Nimishato Mahitvaika Itraja Jagato Babhuva Ya Ishe Asya Dvipadaschatushpadaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Yena Dyarugra Prithvi Chadrida Yena Swastabhitam Yena Nakaha Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimanaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Prajapate Natvade Tanyanyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yat Kamaste Johomastanno Astu Vayam Syama Pathayorayinam. Om Sanno Bandhurjanita Sa Vidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamanashanas Tritiyedha Mannadhyairayanta. Om Agni Naya Supatharai Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan योयोध्यस्मज्जोहोरानमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेम। हे सकल जगत के उत्पत्ति करता, समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप, सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर, आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण, दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए। जो कल्याण कारक गुण कर्म स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ है, वे सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए। O radiant divinity, cause of all manifestation in the universe, remove all impurity from us and endow us with all that is noble. O self-effulgent being, all holy and knower of all things, lead us through the path of goodness to prosperity and knowledge, and keep us away from evil deeds. To achieve this end, may we always contemplate your divine nature and be always happy. Iti Shwarstuti Pratanopasana Prakaranam. अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम्। ॐ अग्निमीळे पुरोहितं यजस्य देवमृत्विजं होतारं रत्नधातमम्। ॐ सनः पीते वसूनवेग्ने सुपायनो भव सचस्वानः स्वस्तये। ॐ स्वस्ति नो मिमीतामश्विना भगः स्वस्ति देव्यदितिर्नर्वणः स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दधातुनः स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना। ॐ स्वस्तये वायुमुपब्रवामहै सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये स्वस्तय आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः। ॐ विश्वे देवानो अद्या स्वस्तये वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये देवा अवन्त वृभवः स्वस्तये स्वस्ति नो रुद्रः पात्वं हसः। ॐ स्वस्ति मित्रा वरुणा स्वस्ति पत्ये रेवति स्वस्ति न इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च स्वस्ति नो अदिते कृधि। ॐ स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्या चन्द्रमसाविव पुनर्ददताग्नता जानता संगमे महि। इति संक्षेपतः स्वस्ति वाचनम्। अथ शान्तिकरणम्। ॐ शन्ना इन्द्राग्नि भवतामवोभिः शन्ना इन्द्रा वरुणारातहव्या शमिन्द्रा सोमा सुविताय शन्योः शन्ना इन्द्रा पूषणा वाजसातौ। ॐ शन्नो भगः शमुनः शंसो अस्तु शनः पुरन्धिः शमु सन्तुरायः शनः सत्यस्य सुयमस्य शंसः शन्नो अर्यमा पुरुजातो अस्तु। ॐ शन्नो धाता शमुधृतानो अस्तु शन उरुचि भवतु स्वधाभिः शन्रोदसी बृहति शन्नो अत्रिः शन्नो देवानां सुहवानि सन्तु। ॐ शन्नो अग्निर्ज्योतिरनीको अस्तु शन्नो मित्रा वरुणा विश्विनाशं शन्नः सुकृतां सुकृतानि सन्तु शन इशिरो अभिवातु वातः। ॐ शन्नो द्यावा पृथिवी पूर्वहोतौ शमन्तरिक्षं दृशयेनो अस्तु शन्न ओषधिर्वनिनो भवन्तु शन्नो रजसस्पतिरस्तु जिष्णुः। ॐ शन्न इन्द्रो वसुभृदेवो अस्तु शमादित्येभिर्वरुणः सुशंसः शन्नो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जलाशः शन्नस्त्वष्टाग्नाभिरिह श्रेणोतु ॐ शन्नः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्म शन्नः शनो ग्रावाणः समुसन्तु यज्ञाः शनः स्वरूनामितयो भवन्तु शनः प्रस्वः शंवस्तु वेदिः अथ शिवसङ्कल्पमन्त्र
As we continue this morning with Havan, and as we continue with this very special Havan in memory of our dear Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlal Ji, the founder of this mandir, as we chant the Shiva Sankalpa mantras, let us remember that in his teachings, he taught us to keep positive minds, to keep minds filled with noble thoughts, and through his noble teachings, he was able to guide so many of us in this mandir and throughout wherever he taught. Let us all now continue with the Shiva Sankalpa mantras.
ॐ यज्जाग्रतो दूरमुदैति दैवम् तदु सुप्तस्य तथैवैति दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरेकम् तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ येन कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो यज्ञे कृण्वन्ति विदधेषु धीराः यद्पूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ यत्प्रजानमुत चेतो धृतिश्च यज्ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु यस्मानरिते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत् परिगृहीतममृतेन सर्वं येन यजस्तायते सप्तहोता तन्मे मनः
शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचः सामयजोंषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रथनाभा विवाराः यस्मिंश्चित्तं सर्वमोतं प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सुषारथिरश्वानि वयन् मनुष्यान् नेनीयते भीषुभिर्वा जिन इव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदजिरं जविष्ठं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सनः पवस्व शङ्गवे शञ्जनाय
शमर्वते
शन्राजन्नोषधीभ्यः
Abhayadan. And remembering our dear Dharmacharya, he was a fearless worker, fearless warrior for Dharma. And as we pray this morning, O Lord, bless us with fearlessness on the path of truth. Bless us with fearlessness in pursuing our dharmic goals and bless us with fearlessness so that our lives will be transformed into a wonderful journey of truth, love, joy.
ॐ अभयं नः करत्यन्तरिक्षमभयं द्यावा पृथिवी उभे इमे अभयं पश्चादभयं पुरस्तादुत्तरादधरादभयं नो अस्तु ॐ अभयं मित्रादभयं ममित्रात् अभयं ज्ञातादभयं परोक्षात् अभयं नक्तमभयं दिवानः सर्व आशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु सर्व आशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु इति संक्षेपतः शान्तिकरणम् अथ अग्न्यदान. May we all stand. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
Kindling of the sacrificial fire. And as we rekindle and kindle this fire this morning, we again remember that light of Pandit Ramlal Ji, Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlal Ji, that light he placed amongst us that continues to lead us even today.
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वर्ग्योरिव भूम्ना पृथिवीव वरिम्ना तस्यास्ते पृथिवी देवयजनि पृष्ठेऽग्निमन्नादमनाद्याया दधे. Yajman fanning the fire. ॐ उद्बुद्ध्य स्वाग्ने प्रतिजागृहि त्वमिष्टापूर्ते संसृजेथामयञ्च अस्मिन् सधस्ते अध्युत्तरस्मिन् विश्वे देवा यजमानश्च सीदत. May we all take our seats. Atha Samidadhana, Yajman offering 3 pieces of Samidha. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedaste Nedhyasva Vardhasva Che Dhavardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jata Vedase Idanna Mama Om Samidhagnim Duvasyata Gritair Bodhayatha Tithim Asmin Havya Johotana Susamidhaya Shochishe Gritam Tivram Johotana Agnaye Jata Vedase Swaha Idamagne Jata Vedase Idanna Mama Om Tantva Samidbhirangiro Gritena Vardhayamasi Brihachchaya Vishtya Swaha Idamagne Angirase Idanna Mama Atha Panchakrita Huti. Yajman making 5 ghee offerings. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedasene Dhyasva Vardhasva Chedha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase नानाध्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदन्नः मम ॐ
आयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने स्वचेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाध्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नः मम
ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाध्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदन्नः मम
ॐ आयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्वचेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाध्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नः मम
Fifth and final time. ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाध्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदन्नः मम
अथ जल सिंचन मंत्र. My dear friends, devotees, members of our spiritual center, and all of those our friends who are looking on social media. As we sprinkle this water in the four cardinal points, we pray that our lives will be infused with the same enthusiasm as Pandit Ramlal ji. We pray that our minds will be infused with the same spirit of service to mankind as Pandit Ramlal ji. We pray, O Lord, bless us with that spirit of dedicated commitment and that spirit of dedication to the cause of Dharma and uplift of humanity as of our dear Pandit Ramlal ji, as we remember him today, as we continue to celebrate his wonderful legacy.
ॐ अदितेनुमन्यस्व ॐ अनुमतेनुमन्यस्व ॐ सरस्वत्यनुमन्यस्व ॐ देवा सवितः प्रसुवयजं प्रसुवयजपतिं भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वः केतपुः केतन्नः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचं नः स्वदतु Agaravaja Bhagahuti, ghee only. Om Agnaye Swaha, Idamagnaye Idanna Mama. Om Somaya Swaha, Idam Somaya Idanna Mama. Om Prajapataye Swaha, Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama. Om Indraya Swaha, Idam Indraya Idanna Mama. Pratah Kali Nahuti, ghee and samagri. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyotihi Suryaha Swaha. Om Suryo Varcho Jyotir Varchaha Swaha. Om Jyotihi Suryaha Suryo Jyotihi Swaha. Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajurushasendra Vatya Jushanah Suryo Vetu Swaha. Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotir Agnihi Swaha. Om Agnirvarcho Jyotirvarchah Swaha. Silent mantra. Om Swaha. Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajoratrendra Vatya Jushano Agnirvetu Swaha. Om Bhuragnay Pranaya Swaha. Idamagnay Pranaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhuparvayave Panaya Swaha. Idam Vayave Panaya Idanna Mama. Om Swaradityaya Vyanaya Swaha. Idamadityaya Vyanaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaragni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapan Vyanebhyah Swaha. Idamagni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapan Vyanebhyah Idanna Mama. Om Apo Jyotiraso Amritam Brahma Bhurбhuvah Swarom Swaha. Om Yang Medham Devaganah Pitarashchopasate Tayama Madhya Medhayagne Medhavinam Kuru Swaha. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadran Tanna Asuva Swaha. Om Agni Naya Supatharay Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasmaj Johorana Meno Bhuyishtante Nama Uktim Vidhema Swaha.
Devotees, this morning we are remembering this former late spiritual leader of our spiritual center, the founder of this institution, Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlal Ji. Before we chant special mantras for him in his memory, let us remember all of those who are in some kind of difficulty, in challenging situations, in pain, in sorrow, in hunger, and in whatever condition they find themselves in, which is not good. Remember all of them, and we send our good thoughts, our good wishes, and we invoke the blessings of Paramatma, that relief and release will come to all who are in difficult circumstances, whether it is man-made, whether it is through natural calamities, through the prayer, Mahamrityunjaya mantra, Om·Triambakam. Let us all join in this. Near.
Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiya Mamritat Swaha. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiya Mamritat Swaha. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiya Mamritat Swaha.
Can I ask everyone around the Havan Kund to stand, please? Friends, Pandit Ramlal ji passed on the 26th of January 2019. We are observing the 5th anniversary of his passing here at our spiritual center this morning. Today we are joined by members of his family, Behan Geeta, Behan Ranuka, Behan Shobha, granddaughter Vedi, and Bhai Hemo, son-in-law, and Behan Janti. When we remember Pandit Ramlal ji, his works, all of the wonderful service he gave to mankind, it must touch a little chord in our hearts. What a wonderful warrior for Dharma he was. And today, as we mark the 5th anniversary of his passing, we remember all of the good that he did for us all here as members of our spiritual center. We remember that he was a guiding light for us for so many years. His life was full of many episodes of service at different levels. And today, as we pray and ask Paramatma to give us the strength to accomplish a percentage of what he did, or if possible, to even match what he did, or if possible, by the grace of God, to exceed what he did, then we hope that our prayer will find fertile ground in the hearts of each and every one here present this morning. Let us all join now in chanting some of these mantras. Om Suryam Chakshurgacchatu Vatamatma Dhyam Shagaccha Prithivim Cha Dharmana Apovagaccha Yadi Tatra Te Hitamoshadhishu Pratitishha Sharirae Swaha. Offer ghee only now. And this mantra, which is chanted in the Antyeshti Sanskar, it says that all these great powers of sight and hearing and speech that we enjoy during our lifetime, they all go back to their respective original form. And oh Lord, the wonderful powers that Pandit Ramlal ji demonstrated and used for the upliftment of society, may those powers become merged in its original source. And may that source, Paramatma, now shower blessings on all of us to imbibe some of those powers. Om Ajo Bhagas Tapasatam Tapaswa Tam Te Shochish Tapatu Tam Te Archihi Yaste Shivastanvo Jata Vedas Tabhir Vahainam Sukritamulokam Swaha. And after Pandit Ramlal ji and we all leave this world, Atma leaves Sharir, Atma leaves the body in preparation for the continuation of its journey. And we pray, O soul, let us purify our karma and become such that with the energy of the brilliance of Paramatma and with the energy and good fortune of our good karmas, may we take birth again in such places and in such bodies and in such circumstances that we will experience only peace, love, and light. Om Vayur Anilam Amritam Athedam Bhasmantam Shariram Om Krato Smara Krive Smara Krato Smara Krive Smara Swaha. Atma, soul, is not made of matter. Atma is immortal. And therefore, at the time of passing, it leaves the body via the cosmic airs and it enters another body, based on its karma. O Lord, as you remember Pandit Ramlal Ji today, he was a true kratu, a doer of action, a man of action, a warrior in the field of action. As we remember our dear Pandit Ramlal Ji today, O Lord, inspire us with the same zeal and enthusiasm so that we too can contribute to society in a very meaningful way. O Lord, may we continuously remember Om in our lives, and may we remember that we are designed and made for performing good actions. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Swaha. Hey Bhagavan, Hey Paramatma, lead us from untruth to truth. Lead us, O Lord, from the darkness of ignorance and toxicity to the light of knowledge and piousness in our lives. Lead us, O Lord, from death to immortality. And as we remember Pandit Ramlal Ji today, we say with no doubt in our minds that his name has become immortal for us and for thousands all over the world. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Swaha. Hey Paramatma, amongst the family members and relatives of Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlal Ji, may they always grow in light and love. Amongst us, his disciples, his students, and his family and friends of the Mandir, may we also grow in light and love by his teachings. May we all shine because of the teachings he bequeaths to us. And may there never be any kind of disputes. And even if there were disputes in his name, may we be able to overcome very quickly and have only positive, noble, and auspicious relations and relationships amongst us as the inheritors of his legacy. Oh. You could take your seats now.
Thank you very much, Pandit Deepak ji. Continue with the Havan. Purnahuti Rup Agara Vaja Bhagahuti. Ghee only. Om Agnaye Swaha. Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama. Om Somaya Swaha. Idam Somaya Idanna Mama. Om Prajapataye Swaha. Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama. Om Indraya Swaha. Idam Indraya Idanna Mama. Om Bhuragnaye Swaha. Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama. Om Bhuvarvayave Swaha. Idam Vayave Idanna Mama. Om Swaradityaya Swaha. Idam Adityaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaragni Vayavadityebhyah Swaha. Idam Agni Vayavadityebhyah Idanna Mama. अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्र घी and सामग्री ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा हे दयालु परमात्मन आप अपनी असीम कृपा से हमारी सदा रक्षा करते हैं। आप ही हमारे जीवन आधार है। अपने सेवकों के दुखों को दूर करके उनको सुख देने वाले हैं। आप सर्वत्र सुप्रतिष्ठित और सुप्रसिद्ध है। आप सर्वोत्तम शुद्ध पवित्र और ज्ञान स्वरूप है। आपसे ही यह सारा जगत उत्पन्न हुआ है। आप ही सकल शुभ गुणों की खान है। आपका हम प्रतिदिन ध्यान करें और आप हमें विवेकशीलता धारणावती मेधा सद्बुद्धि प्रदान करें। स्विष्टकृता होती ऑफरिंग ऑफ प्रसाद। ओम यदस्य कर्मण्योत्यरीरिचं यद्वान्यूनमिहाकरम् अग्निष्टत्स्विष्टकृत विद्यात् सर्वं स्विष्टं सुहोतं करोतु मे। अग्नये स्विष्टकृते सहुतहुते सर्वप्रायश्चित्ताहुतीनां कामानां समर्धयित्रे सर्वान् कामान् समर्धय स्वाहा। इदमग्नये स्विष्टकृते इदन्ना मम। प्रजापत्याहुति घी ओनली साइलेंट मंत्र। ओम स्वाहा idam prajapate idanna mama. May we all stand for the final three offerings. ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा With hands outstretched to the Havan Kund. Om Tanupagneyaси Tanvam me pahi Om Ayurda Agneyasi Ayur me dehi Om Varchoda Agneyasi Varcho me dehi Om Agneyan me tanva Unam tanma aprena Om Medha me devah Savita adadhatu Om Medha me Devi Saraswati Adadhatu Om Medha me Ashvinau Deva Vadhattam Pushkarasrajau Apyayatam Om Vakchama Apyayatam Om Pranashchama Apyayatam Om Chakshushchama Apyayatam Om Shrotranchama Apyayatam Om Yasho Balanchama Apyayatam. May we all take our seats. Yaj Pratna Geet. पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्जवल कीजिए छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए वेद की गाय रचाए सत्य को धारण करे हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे अश्वमेधाधिक रचाए यज पर उपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो ईदन मम का सार्थक प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो हाथ जोर झुकाए मस्तक हाथ जोर झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःख भाग् भवेत् हे ईश सब सुखी हो हे ईश सब सुखी हो कोई न हो दुखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन धन धान्य के भंडारी सब भद्र भाव देके सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो दुखिया न कोई होवे श्रेष्ठी में प्राणधारी हे ईश सब सुखी हो O Lord, may all be happy, may all be free from misery, may all realize goodness, and may no one suffer pain. Iti havana yajya samaptaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. This brings us to the end of Havan this morning. I would now like to invite our Chairman of Trustees, Bhai Sagar Rajpal, to chair the rest of today's program.
Thank you very much, Bhai Neeraji. Revered Pandits, Panditas, fellow devotees, members of the Pandit Ramalji's family, Namaste. Let me take this opportunity on behalf of the Arya Spiritual Center to welcome all of you to our special satsang today. Those who are here in Mandir, those who are watching online, we welcome you to this special service. I'm so happy to see so many of you here today. Today, as you heard earlier, we're honoring the memory of Pandit Ramalji, the late Pandit Ramalji, who passed away approximately 5 years ago. Panditji was a living legend who had dedicated his entire life to public service and can be counted on as a most trusted advisor, beloved, respected spiritual leader, faithful friend, and a formidable adversary. He was someone who made an impact on the entire community in his entire life. Each one of us here, I'm sure, had had interaction with him and can probably come up here and say so many things about Pandit Ramalji. Today's program, we have a very packed program. We have a lot of requests. We'll try to do our best to honor all the requests on all the items on the agenda today, but also try to make sure that we end in a very reasonable time today on our program. The first item in our program today will be a bhajan by our brother, by Devendra. So without further ado, I'm going to ask by Devendra to do the first bhajan.
My humble namaste to everyone. If you can, please join me on page 253 of your Atma Geet as we dedicate this very special bhajan to our late Dharmacharya, Pandit Ramalji, and we pray to Paramatma. May his Atma attain moksha. And this bhajan says, take me into your shelter, O merciful one. I am now totally surrendered unto you, like a servant unto his master. In turning away from you, where shall I go to find another benefactor? शरण अपनी में रख लीजिए, दया में दास हूँ तेरा, तुम्हें तज कर कहा जाओ, हितों को और है मेरा। शरण अपनी में रख लीजिए, दया में दास हो तेरा। भटकता हूँ मैं मुद्दत से, नहीं आराम पाता हूँ, भटकता हूँ मैं मुद्दत से, नहीं आराम पाता हूँ। दया के दृष्टि से देखो, नहीं तो डूबता मेरा। शरण अपनी में रख लीजिए, दया में दास हूँ तेरा। सताया राग द्वेषों ने, सताया राग द्वेषों ने, तपाया तीन तापों ने। दुखाया जन्म मृत्यु ने, हुआ बेहाल है मेरा। शरण अपनी में रख लीजिए, दया में दास हो तेरा। दुखों को मिटाने वाला, दुखों को मिटाने वाला, तुम्हारा नाम सुन कर मैं चरण में आ गिरा। अब तो भरोसा नाथ है मेरा। शरण अपनी में रख लीजिए, दया में दास हो तेरा। तुम्हें तज कर कहा जाओ, हितों को और है मेरा। शरण अपनी में रख लीजिए, दया में दास हो तेरा। दया में दास हो तेरा, दया में दास हो तेरा।
Thank you very much, by Dion. Please give him a round of applause for that beautiful, beautiful gate this morning. Brothers and sisters, you know, we had a very busy month in the Hindu community. The Hindu community saw the opening of the Ram Mandir in India, in Ayodhya. We saw India celebrated its Republic Day this month. And very shortly, we will be celebrating 200 years of the Renaissance for Shi. And there'll be a number of events that's taking place throughout the world in the Arya Samaj community. Here at the Mandir, we have a number of things that you'll hear in the announcement. But one of the initiatives that we took as this Mandir was to read the 10 principles of the Arya Samaj every Sunday. So without further ado, I call upon Panadeepak ji and Charlotte to come up and read the 10 principles of the Arya Samaj.
नमस्ते। आर्य समाज के 10 नियम। प्रथम नियम, सब सत्य विद्या और जो पदार्थ विद्या से जाने जाते हैं उन सब का आदि मूल परमेश्वर है।
God is the
Little volume on that mic, please.
God is the primary cause of all spiritual and physical sciences and of everything known through their means.
द्वितीय नियम, ईश्वर सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप निराकार सर्वशक्तिमान न्यायकारी दयालु अजन्मा अनंत निर्विकार अनादि अनुपम सर्वाधार सर्वेश्वर सर्वव्यापक सर्वांतर्यामी अजर अमर अभय नित्य पवित्र और सृष्टि करता है, उसी की उपासना करनी योग्य है।
God is existent, intelligent, and blissful. He is formless, omnipotent, just, kind, unborn, endless, unchangeable, beginningless, unequaled, the support of all, the Lord of all, omnipresent, immanent, unaging, immortal, fearless, eternal, holy, and the creator of the universe. He alone should be communed with.
तृतीय नियम, वेद सब सत्य विद्याओं का पुस्तक है। वेद का पढ़ना, पढ़ाना, सुनना, सुनाना सब आर्यों का परम धर्म है।
Veda is the scripture of all true knowledge. Reading, teaching, hearing, and reciting the Veda is the first duty of all Aryans.
चतुर्थ नियम, सत्य को ग्रहण करने और असत्य को छोड़ने में सर्वदा उद्यत रहना चाहिए।
One should always be prepared to accept truth and reject falsehood.
पंचम नियम, सब काम धर्मानुसार अर्थात सत्य और असत्य को विचार करके करने चाहिए।
All work should be done in keeping with righteousness, that is, after due reflection over right and wrong.
षष्ठ नियम, संसार का उपकार करना इस समाज का मुख्य उद्देश्य है, अर्थात शारीरिक, आत्मिक और सामाजिक उन्नति करना।
To do good to the whole world is the main object of this Samaj. That is, to improve the physical, spiritual, and social states of human experience.
सप्तम नियम, सबसे प्रीतिपूर्वक धर्मानुसार यथा योग्य वर्तना चाहिए।
One should have dealings with all in accordance with love, law, and propriety.
अष्टम नियम, अविद्या का नाश और विद्या की वृद्धि करनी चाहिए।
One should always promote knowledge and dispel ignorance.
नवम नियम, प्रत्येक को अपनी ही उन्नति में संतुष्ट न रहना चाहिए, किंतु सबकी उन्नति में अपनी उन्नति समझनी चाहिए।
No one should remain content with his or her own prosperity. Individual prosperity should be considered in the prosperity of all.
दशम नियम, सब मनुष्यों को सामाजिक सर्वहितकारी नियम पालने में परतंत्र रहना चाहिए और प्रत्येक हितकारी नियम में सब स्वतंत्र रहे।
The 10th principle. Everyone should bound in following altruistic social rules. However, in matters relating to personal welfare, let all be free. Namaste.
धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Pandit Deepakji, and thank you, Charlotte, our daughter, who has been stepping up to the plate here on a lot of events and a lot of things, and you will hear her again very soon. She's on the program. Next, we have a special request and a video from the president of the Arya प्रतिनिधि Sabha of America by Bunish Khosla, paying tribute to Panorama J. So without further ado, we will now play that video.
Namaste. My name is Bhavnesh Khosla. I represent the Arya Pratinidhi Sabha America. On behalf of Arya Pratinidhi Sabha America and all the Vedic organizations and Arya Samaj across North America, I humbly accept my tributes to the late Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlal. Panditji inspired us by dedicating his entire life for the cause of Satya Sanatana Vedic Dharma. He was a true soldier of Maharishi Swami Dayananda Saraswati, the founder of Arya Samaj, whose 200th birth anniversary we are celebrating this particular year. May Pandit Ramlalji's life continue to inspire us. May his zeal help us move forward the Vedic agenda. Keep Arya Samaj moving in the same vision that Maharishi Swamidayananda Saraswati had. Panditji dedicated his entire life for the strength of the community. He was also a freedom fighter. His struggles, his achievements, his collective unity that brought the entire Hindu community together, not only in Guyana, in India, and of course here in the United States. We must pay our respects and humble tributes to the late Dharmacharya and ensure we walk the path on the foundation that he laid, and may we always take inspiration from his life. Thank you. And
What a beautiful tribute to Panoramalaji. Bhai Bunesh is no stranger to this mandir. He has visited here many times, but his dad is no stranger to this mandir, who has come here many times. When the Pratili Sabha was formed, the first meeting that was held, a contingency from the Arya Spiritual Center, led by Pandit Ramlal and Dr. Sateshji, went and supported that whole group. It was a lot of us who went there and actually supported the forming of that group. So we thank Bhai Buneshji and the Arya Pratili Sabha for that tribute to Pandit Ramlalji. Now we're going to go into the announcements for today. If you're ready, are you ready? We'll move that a little later. Let's just go into the announcements. So as you know, we meet here every Sunday morning for our weekly satsang, and we invite all of you to come and join us here every Sunday morning. And we also have, our viewership online on Facebook and YouTube, and we have a really big audience online that watches us every week. But what we have been experimenting on is trying to increase our in-house audience, and as such, we had 1 week this month, where we didn't have streaming the first week, and I think we're going to continue that in February. The first week in February, we will not be streaming the first week in February, so please make note of that. Those of you who are watching online, we will not be streaming next week. We invite you to come and join us here in the mandir on next week Sunday for satsang. Also, on a weekly basis, we have weekly satsang held by Pandit Deepak Ji every Thursday via Zoom. You can, the meeting ID and the passcode is the same for every week. So it's out there on social media, and it's here in the mandir. If you would like to get that number and join him, please feel free to do that. Now, every other week, because we are celebrating the 200th anniversary, Pandit Deepak Ji focus on the Satya Prakash. So that is something that if you're interested in, please join him. It's very interesting, very thought-provoking in terms of his lectures on every Thursday night. Also, every month, the youths meet and the Mahila group meets here at the mandir. You may have seen that last night the youths had a program. They had a movie night, and I understand it was very, very successful. We want to thank Bahan Diana and the team for organizing that and making that a very, very successful event. Also, we want to thank everyone who has been giving us donations. As you know, we receive donations by cash, paper. We also have PayPal, where we can use the QR code. And we now have Zelle, where you can use the Arya Spiritual Center email. The Arya Spiritual Center email for communicating to us is Arya Spiritual Center spelled CENTRE, not CENTER. So if you would like to contact us and you would like to send an email to us, it's aryaspiritualcenter@gmail.com. If you would like to celebrate a special event here at the mandir, we ask that you contact us. If there's a sanskar or a milestone you would like to celebrate, please contact us. We will more than happy to accommodate you. Also, just a reminder, we have oral and written exams for the Pandit and Panditas training class in February, February 7th and 11th. So those of you who are in those classes, please make note of that. In terms of save the dates, we have Rishi Dayanan Jayanti, which is basically celebrating the 200 years of the Renaissance Rishi. We will be having a 4-session yajna here at the Mandir, starting on March 2nd through March 5th. Every night except Sunday will be between 7 and 9 p.m. What we like, this is the first time we are announcing it to the general membership. We would like volunteers for sponsoring each night of those yajnas. So if you would like to sponsor one of those nights on the yajnas, please contact the president or the secretary or me or someone from the committee, from the executive committee, and we will be more than happy to put you down and coordinate in terms of sponsoring one of those nights. Rishi Bodh Utsai, which is Mahashivratri, will be on March 8th, 7 to 9 p.m. And Holi is on March 25th. We'll celebrate that here at the Mandir, 7 to 9 p.m. And don't forget the Pagwa Parade. We'll have that on April 7th. So those are some of the save the dates I would like to talk about in terms of announcements. So also one other announcement, Pandit Deepak Ji has donated copies of Pandit Ramlal's memoirs. He's got about 6 or 7 copies at the back. So if anybody would like a copy of Pandit Ramlal Ji's memoirs, please see me after service, and we're more than happy to give one of you free of charge. He's donating that to the Mandir. That's all I have for announcements. Let me see what else we have here now. So before we go into the next item, which is, can we go into the poem now, and then we'll go to by Neeraj? Let's go to the poem. So we now have a poem from our daughter, Charlotte. Please come up. And this is she's been coached and trained by Pandit Deepak Ji.
Namaste. Today I'm going to recite a poem entitled Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlal Ji, written by Pandit Deepak Raman. All homage to our dearest Pandit Ramlal Ji. All respects to our beloved Dharmacharya. All honor and praise to our great leader. Our gratitude to him, our aspiring teacher. All homage to our dearest late Pandit Ramlal Ji. He toiled in the field of Vedic culture. His blood and sweat he gave for our Dharma. He fought for the freedom of his motherland. He was always willing to lend a helping hand. All homage to our dearest late Pandit Ramlal Ji. He traveled across many oceans and seas, spreading the teachings of Vedic Dharma with ease. A tireless worker, he turned night into day. Always to everyone, he has kind words to say. All homage to our dearest late Pandit Ramlal Ji. This, our beautiful Mandir, he did establish and led us to bravery, so much to accomplish. Like a true soldier, he overcame all challenges, promoting all that's true and right, devoting all his time, strength, and might. All homage to our dearest late Pandit Ramlal Ji. Today, your cherished memory we celebrate. God has indeed blessed us with one so great. Your life portrayed Dharma Rakshati Rakshitaha. Dharma protected protects the protector. All homage to our dearest late Pandit Ramlal Ji. May you, by the grace of God, attain moksha. May your journey lead you to divine treasure. Your life has been a true blessing to this world. May the story of your life be always told. All homage to our dearest late Pandit Ramalji. Namaste.
Very well done. Thank you very much, Shara, for that beautiful poem honoring the late Pandit Ramlalji. So next, as you know, one of the initiatives that the Samaj approved recently, by Neeraj actually was going to India on a personal trip, and he volunteered to raise funds for a school in India, and he will talk a little more. And I think this exceeded our expectations so much. I mean, in terms of not only what happened and what actually the result was. I mean, we want to share this because it was really, really fascinating what I saw happened and what he did. And we partnered with, I believe, was CUNY, and I think was one other institution that we partnered with that actually became so successful. So without further ado, we're going to turn this over to by Neeraj to just briefly talk about this. And then after that, we'll have a bhajan from Bhai Rajan.
Thank you very much, Bhai Sagar. Namaste, everyone. And again, as Bhai Sagar said, this definitely exceeded, I think, everyone's expectations. I was going to be happy if I got just $1,000, but I think in total, from CUNY and Arya Spiritual Center, we raised 2,800 US, which translates to 2.38 lakh or 238,000 rupees. So with that, actually, we didn't just donate to the school. There were some other things that we also did that I would like to share with you all, just so you know where your money went. Yes. So first, I wasn't allowed to take pictures here, but we also donated blankets to 2 schools for the blind in Delhi. So you all probably don't know, but Delhi is quite cold right now. So with that money, we also purchased 276 blankets, which was distributed to the children at the school for the blind. We also, as this slide here, we donated walkers and canes to members of a senior citizen home. So, for us, walkers and canes are about $5-6 US, but these citizens are in a place where they can't even afford something like this, and they're suffering quite badly. So this Mataji on the left here didn't have a walker for quite some time, and with your help, she now has one, and you could see some of my fellow internship mates unpacking other walkers and canes. So thank you all for that. Now the main event is what was advertised. Next one, please. Right. So here, this is a school in Palghar, Maharashtra, the Zila Prasad Upper Primary School. So they needed uniforms for this school. So with your donations, we have their uniforms. We also got them shoes and socks. The next slide, please. And you probably can't see on the previous slide, but on the left side, yes, on the left side of the uniforms, there's our Munder's logo. And you probably see the Munder banner in the left picture at the very top left there. So, I think this is a great step for Arya Spiritual Center. We now have a place in Bharat where the Arya Spiritual Center's name is known. And that is due to the kindness and donations of you all today. And because of this, I was given a plaque as a vote of thanks from the Zila Prasad Upper Primary School. It says, "We are very grateful to Bronx Community College and Arya Spiritual Center of New York for your gifts to our pupils and staff. This is a very memorable and motivational. This is very memorable and motivational for qualitative education in our remote area of Wada Block in Maharashtra. Thanks with hearty regards." I was given this plaque, but I don't think it belongs to me. I think it belongs to the members of this Munder, because it was only through your donations that all of this was possible. So thank you all, and I'd like to ask Pandit Bharat Singh Ji as the president to accept this plaque on behalf of the Mandir.
Neeraj, we're very, very proud of you. Indeed, this is outstanding on your behalf to get the Mandir involved as one who was awarded that internship. And again, thank you so much for representing us so well. Indeed, you're a wonderful ambassador of this Mandir. God bless you always. Namaste.
Yes, and thank you all once again for your donations, and to CUNY for partnering with us in this effort. Thank you again. Namaste.
Thank you, Neeraj, and I echo everything that Pandit Bharat says about this program and his accomplishments in getting this done. Next, we'll have a bhajan from Rajan. Pandit CSRG, 2 minutes. You want to do it now, or you want to wait after the bhajan? Okay. He is accompanied by Hen Diana and by Deepak Ji.
Namaste, everyone. So this bhajan that we'll be presenting this morning, Jo Sukha Milata Hai, was a piece of poetry that the late Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlalji wrote, and Pandit Ravidin Ramsamuj put a melody to it now. So this is what we'll be presenting this morning. जो सुख मिलत है ओम भजन में वो सुख नहीं आमिरी में वो सुख नहीं आमिरी जो सुख मिलत है ओम भजन में वो सुख नहीं आमिरी में वो सुख नहीं आमिरी में जो सुख मिलत है ओम भजन में वो सुख नहीं आमिरी वो सुख नहीं आमिरी ओम भजन में तत्पर रहियो ओम भजन में तत्पर रहियो पाओगे सुख बहु तेरा पाओगे सुख बहु तेरा जो सुख मिलत है ओम भजन में वो सुख नहीं आमिरी में वो सुख नहीं आमिरी में धन दौलत कुछ काम नावे, धन दौलत कुछ काम नावे, भज ले ओम का नाम रे प्यारे, भज ले ओम का नाम रे प्यारे, जो सुख मिलत है ओम भजन में वो सुख नहीं, मेरी में वो सुख नहीं, मेरी में। आए अकेला जाओगे अकेला, आए अकेला जाओगे अकेला, मिट्टी में सब मिल जाएगा, मिट्टी में सब मिल जाएगा, जो सुख मिलत है ओम भजन में वो सुख नहीं, मेरी में जो सुख मिलत है ओम भजन में वो सुख नहीं, मेरी में वो सुख नहीं, मेरी में वो सुख नहीं, मेरी में। Thank you.
Thank you very much for that beautiful Geet. And that's by Rajan Pandana and accompanied by Deepak ji. So next I call upon Pandit Bisesar ji. As you know, Pandit Bisesar was associated with the Samandir from its inception. These days he's not around. I know he's in semi-retirement or retirement. And we just like for him to give his contribution this morning.
Thank you very much, Sabapati Bhai. I guess we're at the point. I know Pandit Ramlal for almost 25 years, right here at this mandir. I think about the first camp that I held at this mandir. Pandit Ramlal came from the corner of it. He was living over there. Came in through the side door. He witnessed the class. And the end of the class, he says, Panditji, teach the children them only mantra. I started to think how to get to the children so that they understand mantra. My teachings from our Swamis, mantra is cosmic divine formula. We go to school and we learn mathematics definition, chemistry definition, physics definition, definitions. And to understand those definitions requires a lot of details. The teacher, the student, the subject, the classroom, the student must come away with the knowledge. Now from cosmic divine formula to this classroom, how do these children are 6 and 7 years old? I want to give them something meaningful. I don't know how to make that change or to make that adjustment. But that mantra, Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karvavahai, Tejasvina Vaditamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. That is a classroom of Vedic studies, of the studies of mantra. So I break that down and I give it as a handout to the children. However, Pandit Ramlal had some fundamental desires among his core beliefs. You want everyone to be happy. You want everyone to have knowledge, intelligence, know-how, method, to be able to make wise choices. You want everyone to be homely, have sufficient in their home, be satisfied with what they have, work hard for what they want. Always save a little. He says, if you work, Jill saves cent. Till the soil, grow more food. Pandit Ramlal wants everyone to have a pleasant home, a place when they go and rest and they sleep. God will keep their soul. Purify it, and when the next day start, they are strengthened, they're ready to face and conquer every challenge. I could go on and talk so much about Pandit Ramlal, but I have 2 minutes. I thank God for Pandit Ramlal for giving us this institution. I thank God for each one of you coming here and drink this rest. May his soul be at peace. If he have to come back among us, he can come back the same way, that's all right. He has the power of endurance to stand up no matter what, whosoever is in front, what challenge you bring. He will stand up because he has self-trust, self-respect, self-dignity, and he will research and find the truth and spread it. Thank you all very much. May Pandit Ramlal's soul be at peace. Namaste.
Thank you very much, Pandit PCSRG. I consider it better. I had something prepared. I don't think I'm not going to go into that. Panditji, he really summarized the high level of what Panditji's goal was and his strategy in terms of how we operated. So please, if you'd like to listen to this again, we have this saved, and you can go back on YouTube and watch this. It's saved online. You can watch the tape in terms of what he said about Pandit Ramlalji. So now, without further ado, I'm going to turn you over to Pandit Bharatji for the pravachan for this morning. Over to Pandit Bharatji.
Yes, one. Oh.
Let's all sit upright. Take a deep breath in, everybody, please. In. Out. In. Out. Put your hands out like this. As we breathe in, we go up. Okay? In. Slowly out. Very good. In. Out. In. Out. One of the lessons we should learn from Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlalji, he was a wonderful yoga practitioner, and that's one of the many reasons why he lived to the ripe age of 92, right? Ben Shobha was 92 when he passed? 91, okay. Uh-oh. Let's all join in this opening prayer. Om Gananam Tva Ganapatim Havamahe. All of us.
Om Gananam Tva Ganapatim Havamahe.
Kavim Kavinam Upashravastamam.
Kavim Kavinam Upashravastamam.
ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत
ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत
आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसदानम्
आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्
ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ. Now, many times we see this mantra. Anybody know which Ved this mantra is taken from? Anybody can guess? All right. So this mantra is taken from the Rig Ved, as you can see here, the Rig Ved. Come quickly, Niraj. Come quickly. Bring your mic and come. Stand here. Many years ago, Panditji, he used to have his special chair over here, right? And one Sunday morning, he pulled me to the side. He pulled Pandit Deepak to the side, and he gave me this little book. So read what the book says. This is all Devanagari. Read the first line first, Niraj.
Vedic mantra mala.
And the next line.
Sandhyopasana Vidhi.
Very good. Thank you, Niraj. So I had Niraj read this. You can go back. Thank you. So Vedic mantra mala. It's called Vedic. It's all Devanagari. The entire book is Devanagari. And he said, Pandit Bharat, a lot of people believe this mantra, this verse, is not a verse that we as Vedic Pandits, as Samaj Pandits will read. But it's in the, and so when he turned the first page, I don't know if you remember this, Pandit Deepak, when he turned the first page, he said, look, it's here. It's, I didn't get the time to scan this. I wanted to scan it and put the exact mantra on the screen, but it's two of them. And the word Ganapati, so my point is, over the years, Panditji, whatever little he knows, or in terms of mantras, as Pandit Bisesar just said, that, whatever we chant, we must know where it came, we must know the source. It's very, very important. Just don't chant something because it sounds nice or somebody taught it to you. Yes, it's good, but know the source. And so the word Ganapati, anybody can guess what this word, here it became Ganapatim. But what the word Ganapati means? Very good. The master of riches, the Lord of riches. Anytime you address God as Ganapati, right? It doesn't refer to, as some of us will say, Lord Ganesh, what do you call it? That picture that we normally see, right? As by here, we refer to that supreme being who is the Lord of riches. Let's read, all of us read this here to save on time. O Lord of riches, 2:4.
O Lord of riches, we accept you, the great master of all, the wisest of all, and whose glory is worthy of hearing. May you accept our prayers and protect us so that we may find stability in your shelter and blessings.
Very good. You see, he is also in this mantra is called Brahmanaspata. Brahmanaspata, another word that, maybe as it says here, may you accept our prayers and protect us. So we'll move on. And many of us, we're familiar with this picture here, right here at our mandir. And so, Panditji, as a Samaj, as a Pandit, the word Pandit, what the word Pandit means? One who is learned, but the word Pandit also means one who is wise. Savai Pandita Uchyate. It is said to be some of these beautiful qualities. I'll chant one line. Atma Janam Smarambhasa.
Atma Jnanam Smarambhas.
Titiksha Dharma Nityata.
Titiksha Dharma Nityata.
Yamartha Napakarshanti.
Yamartha Napakarshanti. हर्षन्ति
सवै पंडिता उच्यते.
सवै पंडित उच्यते.
Very good. I'm so proud of all of you chanting so nicely here today. And I just want to echo what Bhai Sagar said. Despite the weather not being the best today, despite there's a major basketball event at the school here and all the parking is gone, but all of you are still here. And some from Connecticut, I don't want to call names, drove over an hour to be here, different places from far and near. You made an effort to be here. And whatever little we are sharing this morning with all of you blessed, wonderful souls, sometimes people say it's all free, but it's not really all free. We ask you, what we ask of you, that, to gain something from today's pravachan, please pay attention. There's one thing there's something you got to pay, but what you have to pay with, not dollars, but pay attention. And so this beautiful verse, it talks, there in this Vidur Niti is part of the Mahabharata. Vidur Maharaj talks about some wonderful qualities, and there are other verses, but to save on time, I have just only one. And it says that person certainly is regarded as wise, as a pandit who has knowledge of him or herself, makes proper effort, tolerate discomforts, lives a righteous life, and is not swayed by sensory impulses. And so, in today's pravachan, we want to look, Blessed Dharmacharya Ji, late Dharmacharya Ji, was blessed with wonderful qualities of the wise people. And if you look up, this article I got from a what I call Psychology Today magazine many years ago, when I went back to CUNY, when I went back to college here. And I'll tell you something, as I mentioned the word college. When I first came to this country many years ago, I was working in the retail industry. And many of us who work in retail, you will know, you don't get home, you get home very late, right? You likely leave work at 7:30, and if you're in Manhattan, you get home late. And so we'll have our meetings here at Monday, once a month, the executive meeting. And I'll barely get here for 7:30 or 8 o'clock, whatever time the meeting starts. And a couple of times, Panditji, he's going that direction, and he'll give me a ride home. And he said, Pandit Bharat, you should really think of going back to college. Well, in Ghana, I had gone to a 2-year college at what you call the Teachers Training College. It's Sir Potter College of Education, CPCE. I don't know, some of us may have gone there, right? And he said, Pandit Bharat, but you should go back and get a degree here. And he said it, he said it once, and I said, okay, Panditji, I'll look into it. And then a few months after, he said, another time we met, he said, have you started the process? Have you started making efforts? And I said, I'm not sure if I started then, but I said, I will. But eventually, what's my point? I got started. And so, when I was thinking about this pravachan, another pandit was supposed to do today's pravachan, but he's not in the best of health, and so we had to switch. And so I was looking at some of the qualities of wise people. And so to save on time, very quickly, they self-regulate. Read that for us, Niraj, that paragraph.
Wise persons are able to regulate their emotions so that they are able to think clearly about what decisions and actions may bring about a positive outcome, and yet emotions are not the enemy of wisdom.
Very good. Very, very good. The idea is actions may bring about what? Everybody? A positive outcome, and yet emotions are not the enemy of wisdom. The second one is being virtuous. We all know that. Once, a couple of weeks ago, I did an entire pravachan on virtuous, not a couple of months ago. They navigate environments well. And if you've traveled with Panditji, whether you went to one of the Arya Mahasammelan, or you went to one of these conferences, or when one of the how when he would officiate that and he takes you with him, you will see how he's good at this element here. navigating environments. And the other one, 4, 5, there's a lot of them, but we don't have the times. And what else? Let's read this, everybody. Number 4.
They make the best of bad or good
Good situations. And then, here, this is my final one, but there's much more. They have perseverance. Now, what is perseverance? Anybody can tell me what's perseverance? Let me see here. Let me get one of the boys on stage here. Let me get Rajan. Rajan, what do you think perseverance is, since you have the mic right next to you? Very good. Give him you heard what he said? The determination to continue whatever you started, to pursue what you start in life. And so I got this from the verses I'm using today is from Anushtup Shatakam. It's a text that Acharya Darshanand wrote with some beautiful verses. And when under the verses on the perseverance, this was a little commentary he gave at the top. And so Rajan, come closer to the mic and read this for us, please. And everybody read with him. 2:4.
A firm resolve to plan, commence, and complete an activity is important in successful outcomes. Sometimes people begin a project but abandon it midway. Generally, success is achieved when one persists amidst difficulties.
Very good. Thank you so much, Rajan. And so this is so important, friends. You know, as I said, Panditji, he encouraged me, said, Pandit Bharat. And you know, and as much I was younger than him, he always called me Pandit Bharat. Always. And he said, make every effort. And I remember, you know, I won't call his name, but one of our youths, he was going back to college. He was going to college. 4 years passed, he's now graduating, and the parents approached me and said, Panditji, can you please talk to this boy? And so I approached him, and he had over 130 credits, sorry. He had over 130 credits. And I said, why are you not graduating? He said, Panditji, I changed my major twice, and I don't know what really I want yet. And you know, I said, but your parents are spending money behind this cause. You need to, you know, decide what you want, and you know, make an effort to get this thing done, to graduate. They want to see you graduate. Isn't that so, parents? Our children in college, we all want to see them graduate, whether it's 130 degrees, 150, credits. You know, I'm thinking about the temperature outside. Anyhow, yes. Whether it's how many credits, but they want to see you graduate and graduate, you know, and make sure you get a job and move on to the next logical step. And so that's what, you know, there are so many examples of perseverance. All of us, by Sagar mentioned this a few times before. When Panditji was, trying to get a building for the Arya Spiritual Center. One of the things he did, we bought the land. He, with a group of people, they bought the land at 133rd Street. And then this building came available. And we could not, Baisakur told us this, we could not get a loan from the bank to buy this building. And he persevered, and many members, whether they lent 5,000 or donated 5,000, one member donated $25,000, and we paid him $20. And he said, Panditji was right there on that chair, and the gentleman was sitting at the back there, and he said, Baiji, so you'll have to donate that remaining $5,000. And the man had, apart from the $25,000 he had loaned, he had given a donation for over $10,000. So what's my point? Panditji knew how to persevere to get things done. And so I gotta go a little fast here. Let me. So beautiful verse that talks about perseverance from a text called Niti Shatakam, Bhartrihari. I'll chant one line and all of you will repeat. Prayaha kanduka patena
प्रायः कन्दुकपातेन
उत्पतया आर्यः पतन्नपि
उत्पतय आर्यः पतन्नपि
तथा त्वम् आर्यः पतति
तथा त्वन् आर्यः पति
मृतपिण्डापतनं यथा
मृतपिण्डापतनं यथा
मृतपिण्डा all of us मृतपिण्डापतनं यथा उत्पतया आर्यः पतन्ति आर्यः us noble people enlightened people. It says here, we rise like a ball after falling. And Panditji, many times we all know this. There are times when he wanted to do something and he wasn't able to achieve it to the extent. As we say, he may have fell, he may have being rejected, but he did not give up. However, those who are not, it says that they rise like a ball after falling. What you call the ball that bounces? When it falls, it rises back up, right? But however, those who are not enlightened, like a ball of dry clay, you drop it, what happens? Very good. It disintegrates, it breaks up. And so the Arya person is like that ball that rises after falling. Vyasaneshveva sarveshe
व्यसनेष्वेव सर्वेषे
Yasya buddhirnahi yate
यस्य बुद्धिर्न हीयते
Satesham paramabhyeti
सतेषा परमभेति
tat prabhavad asanshayam
तत्प्रभावात् असंशयम्
all of us tat prabhavad asanshayam. Let me hear not you Neeraj, let me hear the audience, everybody. Tat prabha asanshayam. Again, tat. Very good, very good. Y'all are very alert today. Vyasaneshveva sarveshe yasya buddhirnahi yate. Buddhirna. Buddhi, we ask God to dhiyo yonaha prachodayat. Dhi hamari buddhi, to inspire our intellect that may we make the right choices. Here it says, that person who remains focused when faced with impediments, what happens? Help me everybody, 2-4. Undoubtedly overcomes all problems and finds success. Pandit Ramlalji, like many other leaders, when he faced many impediments, but what he did, he remained focused. He remains focused. And what happened? He was able to overcome all his problems and finds success. He told us this story. I'm sure many of you heard it. When he was awarded a Government of India scholarship, where he studied at the Central Institute of Hindi in New Delhi. And Panditji, that institution doesn't only have people who are Pandit oriented, but they have students from, when I was there also, you have people from Croatia, you have people from Uzbekistan, because when I was there was one lady from Uzbekistan, and she asked her, "Why are you doing here? Why are you learning Hindi?" Uzbekistan is I think one of the breakaway states from USSR, right? Yeah, and she said they have a radio station that broadcasts directly to India, and they do so in Hindi. And so every year they have to send people to be trained in Hindi. And so go back to Panditji. When he was there, so everybody in the institution, in the dorm where you're staying, everybody's all of them are not vegetarians. And as you know, Panditji is a vegetarian, and they only had one refrigerator to put your extra food. And he wasn't very, very happy at all that his food had to be mixed with the non-vegetarian food. And he, oh my God, the authorities did not want to provide an extra refrigerator. They had budget problems. But he fought. I don't know how many of you know this story, but he fought and he got an extra refrigerator, a second refrigerator for people who are vegetarians. They can put their food in that fridge. So what's my point? He did not give up. And there's so many stories we all know about him. If you read his autobiography. Next verse. Sampatau cha vipatau cha.
Sampatau cha vipatau cha.
Mahata me karo pata.
Mahata me karupata.
Uddaye savita rakto.
Udaye savita rakto.
Raktaschastamaye tatha.
Raktaschastamaye tatha.
Beautiful verse taken from Panchatantra, chapter 2, verse 7. It says here, Mahata me karopatao. Mahata, what's Mahata? Great souls. What they do? They maintain a calm demeanor in what? Prosperity and adversity. Sampatau. Sampatau means prosperity. The opposite is vipatau, adversity. Sampatau cha, and they maintain a calm demeanor in prosperity and adversity. In the same manner, udaye. Savita, what savita means? The sun. Uddaye savitarakto. In the same way the sun displays a red glow at sunrise, at Udaye, in the morning, at what we call sunrise. The very way it displays a red glow, even at sunrise and at sunset, both times. The same way, great souls maintain a calm demeanor. Say that word, everybody. In prosperity and adversity. And so, if you look at, I don't know this, okay, so whose picture is that? Turn to where I'm pointing. Whose picture is that? He was a freedom fighter. Bhagat Singh, right? Yes. And whose picture is this? That's the picture of Lala. Very good. Who, Niraj? Lala Lajpat Rai. Why am I pointing to this? Today, January 28th, is his birthday, his Jayanti. You know, we need to know a little about these pictures we have. He was a great, great freedom fighter that fought for the freedom of India from British domination for so many years. And coincidentally, Panditji was January 26th, right? He passed away the evening of January 26th, and January 26th, which was last Friday. What was distinct about that day, except for Panditji passing 4 years ago? In not a republic. Sorry, it's republic. Gosh, thank you, Bahan Shivi. You said republic. Independence happens in August 15th. And so Panditji has always believed, you know, Panditji having come back, having studied in India, many times he will go to India for different conferences. He always believed in the Matri Bhumi, in the motherland. He always acknowledged, and many of us too, we acknowledge the greatness, the legacy that our foreparents have brought from India to Guyana, to Suriname and other places, Trinidad and other places. And we who have migrated to North America, we make every effort to maintain that tradition. The way we dress, the food we eat, the way we decorate our altar. Who did this, Banshivi? This is nice today with the fresh flowers. Very good. Normally, Darshini will help us out. Bhai Sohan, we want to say congratulations to you. Bhai Sohan became Nana during this week, his first grandson. Thank you, Bhai Sohan. I know you're busy, but still you're here today and we appreciate it. And so, as we conclude in celebration of India's Republic Day, and how many years was last Friday? Huh? 7. Oh my God, y'all are up to date with the news. Yeah, 75 years. And you know, but what else Paniji liked apart from his dharma in the world of what? Cricket. Very good. He would have been very disappointed this weekend if he was alive. India lost that game against England last night, and that was not good. They were leading of over 190 runs, and they made England came and beat them. I can't believe. Anyhow, let's go back to, most times I visit Panditji at his home. He always have the cricket channel on. But then if you come in with 2-3 people, he will he'll lower the volume and he'll talk to you, right? He will talk to you. And then some Sunday mornings, Panditji, you followed that game yesterday, that T20, that one-day game? Yes, Panditji, I know India won. And he will be very happy when India wins. Now, so we have it on screen. All of you, Neeraj will help me, but I want to hear all of you wonderful voices. आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए झांकी हिंदुस्तान की स्मृति से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए जाके हिंदुस्तान की स्मृति से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की All of us. वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम ये है अपना राजपुताना नाजी से तलवारों पे इसने सारा जीवन काटा भर्ची तीर कटारों पे ये प्रताप का वतन पला है आजादी की नारों पे कूद पड़ी थी यहाँ हजारों पद्मिनिया अंगारों पे रम तररम 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 बोल रहे हैं खंड खंड से कुर्बानी राजस्थान की स्मृति से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम All of us. वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम देखो मुल्क मराठों का ये यहाँ शिवाजी डोला था मुगलों की ताकत को जिसने तलवारों पे तोला था हर पर्वत से आग लगी थी हर पत्थर एक शोला था बोली हर हर महादेव की बच्चा बच्चा बोला था तररम 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 यहाँ शिवाजी ने रखी थी लाज हमारी शान की स्मृति से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम जलिया वाले भाग्य देखो यहाँ चली थी गोलियां ये मत पूछो किसने खेली यहाँ खून की होलियां एक तरफ बंदूक के दंदन एक तरफ की टोलियां मरने वाले बोल रहे थे इनकिलाब की बोलियां तररम 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 यहाँ लगा दी बहनों ने भी बाजी अपनी जान की स्मृति से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए जाके हिंदुस्तान की स्मृति से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम One more time, here all of you now. आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए जाके हिंदुस्तान की स्मृति से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम A round of applause for our musicians, please. Let's read this real quick, everybody. 2-4. Come, children, let me give you a few glimpses of the glory of India. Surrender yourself to this great land on which our forefathers committed acts of sacrifice. Say with me, Bande Mataram, I bow to the motherland. And that's why I pointed out Lala Lajpat Rai. He was, if you read his story, phenomenal, great freedom fighter that fought for the freedom of India. As we all know, Pandit Ramlal ji also fought for the freedom of Guyana in many ways. As you read his book, he talked about his experiences at Sibley Hall, that detention center. I forgot which place it was. And so today, so many things we reflect upon in the life of late Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlal ji. We think of our motherland, we think of all the freedom fighters, and coincidentally, Neeraj also spoke about his visit and what little good he did in Bharat Ma. So with these few words, again, all of you, wonderful people, all of you blessed souls, I thank you very much. I really appreciate the way you sang just now. Y'all are in a singing mood today, and that's really good. Thank you so much. Namaste. God bless all of you.
Thank you very much, Pandit Bharati, for that spiritual prasad this morning. And just to let you know, it was a last minute change we had to make because one of our pandits got sick who was scheduled to give the pravachan this morning. We want to wish everyone who was ill a speedy recovery, including by Jilal, who's going for many tests. I know he's not that great, but he's here this morning. We want to thank you and Bahinji for being here. Now I will call upon the Vice President to give the thank yous for this morning before we go into Arti and Shantipat. Bahendavika.
Thank you, Sagar. Respected Pandits, Panditas, brothers and sisters, Namaste. Today, we would like to thank you all for being here. The weather is not so good outside, but on behalf of Arya Spiritual Center's executive body and its members, we'd like to thank the Pandits for an outstanding service today. And as we shine a light on Panditji's life, we would like to thank his family for joining us today. We know while he was doing good for everyone out there and he was living up to his expectations, it came at a great sacrifice on his family. It means you had to miss time with him. So we thank you for that, so he can fulfill his dreams. Thank you to all of you who donated food today. Having a headache, so I'm sorry. We appreciate your generosity. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot something. My head is spinning.
Thank you very much, Bahendavika, for doing the thank yous. Also, just a reminder, if you don't have a calendar, we have some excess calendar remaining. So you can pick them up at the back. Also, we have free copies of the book, Panditji's memoir, the biography. So if you want a copy, we have free copies in the back with the generous donation of Pandit Deepakji. Over to by Rajanji and by Neerajji for Arti and Shantipat.
Maybe I'll stand for Arti.
Oh, before we go into, we're gonna go downstairs for Bhojan. Please be careful. The basement got water, so be careful when you're going downstairs. We're trying to make it as good as possible for us to have Bhojan, but please be careful.
2, 3. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakt Jano ke sankat Bhakt Jano ke sankat Kshan mein dur kare Om Jai Jagadish Hare जो ध्यावे फल पावे, दुख विन से मन का, स्वामी दुख विन से मन का। सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहो किसकी, स्वामी शरण गहो किसकी। तुम बिन और न दूजा, तुम बिन और न दूजा, आस करो जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे। करुणा हस्त बढ़ाओ, करुणा हस्त बढ़ाओ, द्वार परा तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। अथ शांति पाठः। ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः, पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः, वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्मा शान्तिः, सर्वं शान्तिः। शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। प्रेम से बोलो ओंकार भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो जगत गुरु महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद की जय। प्रेम से बोलो धर्माचार्य पंडित रामलाल जी की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वेदा माता की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। भोजन मंत्र। ओम अनपते ननस्य नो देहि यनमिवस्य शुष्मिनः प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जन्नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नमस्ते।